JoJo has fun. Controversial opinion. I don't really care for Neon Genesis Evangelion.
I don't know what you guys are talking about.
It is, and I was saying this to Jeff in the meantime, it is by far the most, I don't want to call it masturbatory, because it almost feels like a satire of the people who are likely to watch it.
Wait. Should I say weeb? is this an appropriate time for me to use the term weeb?
Well, here's the thing.
Squirtle! Sorry, go on.
This anime came out prior to, when did it come out? Early 90s. Wow. It is an anime about giant fighting robots who battle giant monsters who attack the city of Tokyo. And the main character goes to high school.
Of course.
So it sounds like it should be stupid, like a pop song of a show.
Yeah.
But instead of that, it's all this really jammed in there religious stuff, like all the monsters and all of the things have like they all have like religious names and religious connotations, and like the computers are named after the three wise men.
Oh wow!
And
that's
the whole thing is about this. The main character, whose name is Shinji, his existence is literally to be a blank slate, so the viewer can put themselves in the shoes of Shinji. And his whole thing is, do I want to take responsibility for my actions or no? Because taking responsibility is tough. But if I take responsibility, I get good things. But also, I might let people down. It's like, get over yourself. You're 14, and yeah, you're fighting robots. But who isn't? Maybe your robot is you're getting picked on at school, or maybe your giant robot is that your big brother picks on you, or maybe your giant robot is wrecking Tokyo. I don't know. What I do know is I'm never going to watch that show again. Waste of my time. And by the way, the last 2 episodes of that show are unintelligible.
What?
I'm not even joking. It's like someone was going, okay, so you had like 22, 23 episodes of pretty tight storytelling, bro. And yeah, it's a little heady and weird, but now we're getting to the finale. So how do you feel about narrating a Jackson Pollock painting? And he's like, yeah, okay, we'll do that. This is not an exaggeration.
Jeff, you want to weigh in on this? So, Joe, did this hurt your feelings as a 15-year-old?
No, it hurt my feelings as a 20-year-old.
That's the reason?
It was like, this show was infuriating, and it set, I've never done research into this, but I can't help but make the comparison. It set a standard that when you have an anime and you have a main character who's a bro, he has 2 chicks. One chick is very like proper but subservient and looks like she would just do whatever you say. And the other chick is like a little firecracker, like, oh, she's like, get out.
I think that's been going on longer than animes. I mean,
it was definitely playing on it, but that's
the first time he noticed.
That's
Jeff.
right, Jeff. It's the first time I noticed.
Therefore,
and now I can't not notice it, and I blame Neon Genesis Evangelion for it. Okay. I mean, yeah, you're right. That's probably a much older trope, probably from the Shakespeare, probably the Taming of the Shrew, or whatever.
You're a shrew.
Whoa. Did you have to go there?
Yeah. Yeah, I did.
I hate that show.
What, Taming of the Shrew? Oh, no. Neon
Genesis Evangelion.
Well,
if you, Kim, this is one of those things where, like, I would want to watch that show with you specifically to see how angry you would get watching it.
I would not be able to watch it.
Because I swear, after 10 minutes, you would be like, nope, not even close.
Mike and I tried to watch a new show on Friday. We tried 3 different shows.
Really?
And we could not get into any of them. One of them was Camping.
I didn't see that.
It's a show about, supposed to be a comedy. It was garbage.
Okay.
I can't remember what one of the other ones was, but it was a similar, like...
Schitt's Creek?
Quirky. No, it was like a quirky TV show about... you know what it was? It was called Great News. It was Tina Fey's new show. It sucks.
Oh, no.
I mean, the whole point of these shows is like, aren't millennials stupid and neurotic and they have no point? And you're just like, bitch, like you are the reason that we have no point. Like the people who are writing the dialogue for the show, putting the words into people our age's mouths are so much older than us.
How do we talk, by the way?
We talk like Insta, and we are gonna gram it, and oh my God. It's like we're all,
Jeez.
It's like dialogue has not progressed hardly at all since 1985.
Wow.
Yeah, and that's how those shows were written, both Camping and Great News, and it drove me insane. And it was just like, oh my God, there's a girl who's friends with her mom.
What?
Yeah, that was a whole joke. It was a joke. She was friends with her mom, and her mom was like super embarrassing. Oh my God. Oh, I went you there a little bit. I was like, almost you.
Oma? No. Sarsaparilla would not be. So, oh my God, this is the whole show. Oh my God.
So
no
she's
one
like
talks
her
like
mom.
this. This is embarrassing.
It's just like, and now her
I
mom's
gotta
like an
call
intern.
Gossipina and tell her about this, but don't tell her to tell anyone, because then she will tell everyone.
She's gonna
and
tell
the show will get
everyone.
canceled from Amazon.
Nobody, no, can't. Amazon won't cancel the show because it's not worth anything. And then we watched that show. We watched Camping, Great News, and then we watched 5 minutes of like Why The Walking Dead is the stupidest show ever. It's like a TV show. Like it had like 20 episodes, and I was like, okay, so I used to like The Walking Dead, and then it became the stupidest show ever. Let's see what this guy thinks about.
What did he think about it?
It was the worst. We had to stop watching after like 30 seconds.
It was that bad?
It was.
It sounds like a YouTube channel.
It was like a YouTube channel, but it was like episodes. And they were only like 7-minute episodes. We couldn't get through it because the cutting was so bad that, and like actually
it died in its editing?
Oh yeah, it died in its editing, but not only
embarrassing.
that, he was like nitpicking about stuff that's not why the show is real bad.
Like that, like cinema sins. Well, like,
Yeah.
Number 45. Why is he wearing a shirt? He should be having a hat.
Yeah,
Ding!
exactly.
Number 36.
Yeah, you're just like, wait, what?
What?
Yeah, so it was like the stuff that he was like really upset about, and he had that exact voice.
Really?
Yeah, it was.
That's the voice that I use when I think a critic has no point to make.
Yeah, that was pretty much it. He was like, now,
Wow.
obviously Andrew Lincoln is already out of this, then you could tell because like, look at his beard. What are they even doing? And it's like,
Come on, directors.
yeah, come on.
That's the ultimate like internet critic voice.
Yeah, and we watched, and I was like, that would have been. There's so much fodder there from episode 1 until now, and there's so much to hate. And coming from somebody who used to love that show, and still, even in this most recent episode, was like, oh, I could follow that. So, oh, it's gone. Okay.
Nope.
Yeah, like
That sucks.
I was just like, oh, maybe, oh no.
Oh boy.
It's like a car. Like every episode, there's this one moment that's like a drive-by where you're like, "That's the show I want," and then it's gone.
Oh man.
And then they're like, "Nope, now you're gonna watch us weed a garden for 45 minutes." You're just like,
and occasionally we'll stand up and look out and be like, sometimes I think about my mom. She would have loved gardens.
gardening. Her name was Ina Garden. And you're like, holy shit, your mom was Ina Garden? And they're like, we're not actually going to talk about that.
Your mom was Ina Garden? Yeah, it's funny. It's not that Ina Garden, but you wouldn't know it by her cooking.
Yeah, sure.
Not like this canned stuff we've been having to eat now that we're in The Walking Dead.
Yeah. Now we're in the
Did they ever say the name of the show?
No, in fact.
God, that's embarrassing.
In the comic they do, but in the show, so everybody has a different name for what the Walking Dead are.
Walkers, roamers, muertos.
Yeah. There's like one that's like stupid or like dead brains or like they all have like dumb, smelly. Oh no, there goes those smelly boys. But
You would
no, they
think
don't say
someone
Walking
would just
Dead.
say like zombie.
Yeah.
No,
Nobody comes
we're
up
not
with,
saying zombie.
Wait, hey,
Why?
We don't say the Z word here, okay?
Oh.
All right. Anyway, tomorrow we will check out the skeptical look.
Man, we just went off.